Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hope shows that everyone is correct. Carter and Daphne accept their destiny. The bold and the beautiful spoilers indicate that Hope Logan is done. Despite Carter Walton's constant declarations of love and commitment to revive hope for the future, she informed him that they were no longer together. Hope cautioned Carter not to put his trust in her. The first person to notice that Carter was slipping into the same trap as two other men was Steffi Forrester Finnegan. Ridge was unable to persuade his best friend to see the light of day, but he subsequently agreed with his daughter. Ridge Forrester's disparaging remarks about Hope in recent months are supported by Hope's rejection of Carter. Brooke Logan stood up for her daughter after those awful comments, but it didn't stop her from trying to get back in touch with Ridge. Brooke approved of Hope's relationship with Carter after learning of their relationship, but she cautioned her daughter to exercise caution at work. Carter and Hope both valued their mother's assistance. He selected Brooke for a key position during the brief takeover, because of her background and the global success of her bedroom range. The appointment of Brooke as CEO turned out to be a mistake that Ridge was unable to correct. Ridge committed to her. Taylor Hayes executed this sequence flawlessly, and she didn't push. Brooke is devastated by that reconciliation's tenacity. The blowback that Brooke and Hope are dealing with leads to deep conflict. Scenes between this reeling mother and daughter are incredibly well written and performed, highlighting the turning point that both women are going through. A new beginning also comes with the conclusion. The audience was shown flashbacks that accompanied Carter and Hope's self-reflective moments. The signal is evident. Since Hope and Carter's romance is finished, they will probably soon be involved in new romantic relationships. Carter was assured by Daphne Rose that she was there for him. The most likely rebound choice for Hope is Liam Spencer. Quinn Fuller was Carter's most passionate romantic partner in recent years. Although it was very soap opera-like, Eric Forrester's approval of that relationship made sense given Donna Logan's reappearance in his life. After months of building tension, it appeared like Carter and Quinn were meant to be together. Strangely enough, though, Sofer's character was abruptly and covertly abandoned in Los Angeles, California. That was strange, and Carter was left alone once more. Before his real love match showed up, Hope might have been the woman he needed to be with. Daphne has fallen in love with Carter, and is a very attractive woman. The investigation into their relationship is about to begin, and it makes for plausible midday drama. Deacon erupts over Sheila's news while Luna flirts with Will. According to previews on The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna Nozawa will make out with Will Spencer while Deacon Sharp is furious with Sheila Sharp's announcement. Let's start by discussing Will, who is completely smitten with Elektra Forrester. Fans can anticipate that Will try to express his love for Elektra in a heartfelt talk with her throughout this episode. Will hopes that their future is bright, because he is going to make some amazing predictions about what lies ahead with Elektra. But when Luna tries to win Will's love for herself, she will have other ideas. Luna will go up to Will at Il Giardino and start flirting with him. Luna would argue that she owes Will too because his family has been so generous to her, even though Bill Spencer is the reason she is free. As Luna begins her seduction strategy, she will try her hardest to pique Will's interest. Luna will think it's worth a shot because she's been so enamored with Will lately, even if she can't promise that her plan will succeed. According to other Bold and the Beautiful rumors, Deacon is going to take a double blow when Sheila gives him some startling show updates. Deacon will be furious when he learns that Luna is Sheila's granddaughter, even though her pardon will be awful enough. Deacon will undoubtedly become enraged, but Sheila will undoubtedly think it's fantastic that she has the opportunity to connect with her granddaughter. Deacon won't be able to forget what happened to his pals after Luna killed Tom Starr and Paul Hollister. Deacon might forbid Luna from his eatery, or at least attempt to do so until Sheila retaliates. Sheila will undoubtedly continue to encourage Deacon to maintain an open mind regarding Luna, so we'll see if she can make any headway. According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Deacon and Sheila will be at odds, so don't miss any of the drama that will soon break out. Like Hope, Brooke makes a mistake in her calculations, but Taylor's confidence wins out. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Brooke Logan wants to capitalize on the momentum. She's trying to utilize Ridge Forrester's return to power to restart their love. However, Brooke seems to be repeating her daughter's error. She has misjudged Ridge's mental state. After Carter Walton, Ridge's best friend and emotional brother, seized Forrester Creations, Ridge was devastated. Both Ridge and Steffi Forrester Finnegan were embarrassed as a result of Carter's deception. They both blamed Hope Logan's influence for the betrayal, something they never expected from an imagined solid ally. Ridge has never claimed to no longer love Brooke. He still has feelings for her. However, Brooke refuses to acknowledge that Ridge no longer has faith in her. Ridge became weary of Brooke's constant self-defeating and was unable to put up with her immaturity. Thus, he looked to Taylor Hayes as a safe haven. With a little soap added for emphasis, her presumed deadly prognosis accelerated their reunion more quickly than it would have otherwise. Convincing Carter to lie to Ridge and Steffi was motivated by Hope. In order to gain control of FC, he intentionally appointed himself as the manager of the LLC he had founded. When Carter wanted to assure the fashion industry that the redesigned fashion firm was stable, he later offered Brooke the job of chief executive officer. She made a grave error by accepting the offer and making the announcement on social media. Because Brooke seemed to be taking advantage of the Forrester family's collective error, Ridge lost faith in her. Brooke informed Ridge that she was not, and that she intended to work to get the business back for the Forresters. However, it was too late and too little. If Brooke determines that Ridge isn't coming back to her, they will take a different method. The fact that Brooke will remain at FC will be one issue. It's reasonable to speculate that Brooke might decide to follow Hope and look for success somewhere else. She will have to think about leaving FC if Ridge rejects her. Although it would be difficult, Brooke might not be able to spend time with her true love if she believes he is truly committed to Taylor. Assuming that Hope might get back in touch with Liam Spencer and get a job at Spencer Publications, it would appear that Brooke's relationship with Bill Spencer, whom Ridge despises, is a feasible solution. To go beyond plausible conjecture, though, that retribution and recovery plotline needs to be developed through early spring reaction and actualized scenes. Ridge's proposal to Taylor and Brooke's heartbreaking breakup. Ridge Forrester might pop the question to Taylor Hayes, which might make Brooke Logan's heartbreak worse, according to spoilers and updates for The Bold and the Beautiful. Ridge eventually rejected Brooke's attempts to revive their relationship and convince him to come back, stating that Taylor was his place. Ridge stated that he still retains affections for Brooke to some extent, but he regards her as a part of his past today. He is steadfastly focusing on the future with Taylor, honoring the commitment they made to each other. Ridge may be prepared to take the next significant step given his adherence to this concept of commitment. He might be considering popping the question if he truly wants to live out his days with Taylor. In fact, Ridge might be persuaded to make that suggestion soon by Steffi Forrester. Brooke might go completely crazy if Ridge chooses to buy Taylor an engagement ring and pops the question with a sincere proposal. She was already grieving over Ridge's leaving, and seeing him wed Taylor would only make her grief worse. Ridge briefly thought about getting married to Brooke again, but those arrangements ultimately fell through. In the end, he seems to think that another wedding wasn't necessary, so if Brooke decides to have that ceremony with Taylor, he will probably feel even more hurt. Brooke can experience thoughts of inadequacy as a result of this circumstance, wondering why Ridge never thought she was worthy of being his wife again. We cannot ignore the soap opera's emphasis on Ridge's commitment to Taylor, regardless of the situation. It's very possible that Ridge would want to make that commitment official by popping the question to Taylor, opening the door to their future as a married couple. Could Brooke finally be persuaded to move on if Ridge and Taylor announce their engagement? Although Brooke and Ridge's reunion might seem inevitable, it's also possible that she will find love elsewhere, which would be best for Brooke. Let's see how long it lasts before Ridge waffles, as he has been open about his desire to build a meaningful connection with Taylor and leave Brooke behind.